Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm your host, Mrs. M. Thank you so much for visiting my YouTube channel, Gov Cleaning Contracts Simplified. The goal of this channel is to make sure that you understand how simplified government contracts can be. It is a very scattered system when it comes to a little here and a little there. So the goal is to bring it all together and make sure that you understand there are thousands, hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars in government contracts out there waiting for you. So I actually got a question about set-asides and how important are set-asides. So today we're going to dive into set-asides. So a little bit of a story. A lot of individuals, when they first get started in government contracts, are so excited about actually getting set-asides. Now, there are several types of set-asides, and then there are state certifications. And state certifications and set-asides are totally different. One is federal, and the other is by the state. Now, there are several, but the main one is 8A certs. Now, 8A cert is a 9-year program, and you actually graduate from it. It is one of the largest, I think it is the actual largest federal set-aside there is. Now, in order to make sure that you can even qualify for it, you usually have to be in business for 2 years, where you've been in business for 2 years and you actually have revenue for the last 2 years as well. There are a lot of moving parts with 8A certs, but a lot of individuals feel like this is the first place they want to start. If I had to recommend, I would say start somewhere smaller, because what's so great about the 8A cert, it is the only one that is sole source, which means a procurement officer can give you a contract without having to do open bidding. It can be just for you. That's called sole sourcing. And that is the only program under 8A certification or 8A set-asides that is. And that is a federal certification. And then there are state certifications, and they're all set-asides, but one is certified through the state and one is certified through the federal government. And there are also a couple that are called self-certifying. Now those change, so I would definitely recommend going to the SBA.gov to see which ones you can self-certify, which means that the SBA can certify you without having a third-party verification of the documents that you have. One of them that I actually am certified is a veteran and a woman-owned. Now, a veteran, of course, needs to be 51% and more, and a woman-owned business needs to be 51% and more, and then other requirements as well. So, set-asides with 8A, I would highly recommend that you go with probably a state certification before you look at a large one like 8A. It is definitely a relationship building process, and you don't want to be in the 6th or 7th year and you have to graduate in the 9th year and you haven't utilized all the things that come with the 8A cert, the 8A federal set-aside, which is the 8A federal set-aside, if you have not enjoyed building a relationship with some of the procurement officers. So make sure that you kind of crawl before you walk. And if I had to recommend, like I said, I would start with something smaller, a state certification, before I would go with an 8A. So you can try a woman-owned, or you can look at a hub zone, you can look at veteran. There are so many other ones that fall disadvantaged business. There are several that fall under the category of federal and state. But set-asides are part of what we do. One part. We actually do several parts, but a set-aside is one of them. So if you're interested in learning how the actual process works, with proposal process, from the requirements that you need to have to even play in the federal government space, to managing your contract, then make sure you register for How to Win Big in Gov Cleaning Contracts. How to Win Big in Gov Cleaning Contracts Masterclass. In my masterclass, it's live. We make sure we go through Q&A after the presentation, and I would love to take you through what you need to do to make sure you meet the requirements, to show you how to do the research, and to show you how to actually win a federal government contract, a cleaning government contract. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, then by all means register for my How to Win Big in Gov Cleaning Contracts Masterclass. The link is below. Would love, love, love to see you there. Love the interaction, the energy. And like I said, at the end of the presentation, we do a Q&A session where we answer all of your questions. Now, there is a lot of money in the government space, and it doesn't make sense for only a few contractors to make sure they get it. So if you want a piece of that, make sure you register, click below, and attend. Like I said, space is limited, so make sure you register now. And until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.